It is Monday, October 7th, 2024. Happy Halloween month, and it is time for another Mining Disrupt news surge. Let's get the house cleaning out of the way. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and education purposes only. And if you're interested in partnering with us as a sponsor, please reach out. And there's one more. This is somewhat of an announcement. If you've ever done anything in the marketing realm of things, you might be very interested in what I have to say next. Mining Disrupt is hiring. You would be responsible for the digital marketing, exhibition, and event activities planning. You've got to have some years of experience in digital marketing. Be sure to send your LinkedIn examples right here, miningdisrupt.com. Go to contact, and you can send those right there, and potentially land yourself a new job in the ever-growing, ever-interesting, ever-exciting Bitcoin mining space. If there was a ground floor to the Bitcoin industry as a whole, it really starts with mining. Without miners, you don't really have much of anything. Let's get into those numbers over here on timechaincalendar.com. We saw a little bit of a dip here. There's been some tensions across the world, to say the least, and we've seen a dip. We are right now at $62,101 for your total Bitcoin price. Oh, it went down by $1 just now, which means for $1, you'll get yourself 1,610 sats. We've got 19,079 nodes online, and those fees, oh my goodness. I no longer have to say that we are low. It's still low, but it's not low single digits, 2-3 sats per VByte. We're actually at low double digits on priority now, and still mid-range single digits on any time. Still a wonderful time to consolidate your UTXOs if you need to do that, or move some things around, move some sats to here to there if you need to. About midway through this week, I changed phones, and in doing that, I don't have access to certain accounts and certain things. One of the big ones is being X, so you'll see that I'm not signed in. But with that said, let us get into the week. But before we do, remember, get your tickets to Mining Disrupt 2025. This time, happening a little bit north of Miami in Fort Lauderdale. It is at a gorgeous convention center and should be a really exciting year as we go into this next bull market. All right, here we go. Monday, Stacking Pleb retweeting Rob at BitSaga B is saying that these 55 watts 2.4 terahash puppies are coming available soon. They're 4x the power of the Supras and cost less. British HODL draws your attention to the reality that Bitcoin opened September at 58,967,000 and just closed at $63,302, marking a gain of 7.35% in a month where historically Bitcoin is down on an average 4.5%. We are truly in uncharted territory, and the upcoming months should be quite exciting with all the stimulus coming. Tuesday, Samson Mao says, imagine trying to hedge against war by selling Bitcoin to buy paper gold that you can't move anywhere in the event of actual war. Wednesday, Jimmy Song here says, the second and third order effects of Bitcoin are deeply interesting, which you can see in the Bitcoin community. The second and third order effects of altcoins show themselves in altcoin communities as well. You shall know them by their fruits. And that just about wraps up this week in news. Now, there is one more story that I need to touch on here. There's this coming out as I record this next week, but as you watch this on Monday, it's out this week. It's HBO's Money Electric, the Bitcoin mystery, where they supposedly uncover who Satoshi is. And here's the spoiler. The HBO documentary allegedly says that it was Len Sassaman who they think might be Satoshi, who died in 2013. Other people think it might have been Hal Finney, who also died. So whoever it is, whether it's one of those two individuals, some other individual, multiple individuals, aliens, the chances that we ever truly know who Satoshi is, could have been, is basically a moot point at this time. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen, and it doesn't even matter now anymore if we were to find out conclusively, unquestionably, who it was. The point I want to leave you with this week harkens back to Samson's tweet here, and it's about selling a verifiably scarce asset for something that you have to trust somebody on. And this points to, in a way, Jimmy's tweet about the second and third order effects of Bitcoin. What you really need to do when you start getting into Bitcoin is understand how money works. That's a piece of advice that I feel pretty safe in giving you. If you do research into what money is, what you're trading your time and energy for, then you will start to see why Bitcoin is so important, why it is such a big deal. And you'll come to your own conclusions about what that means for you. It might mean nothing. It might mean that you keep on keeping on the way that you have been. It might mean that you do this. It might mean you do that. I have no idea what it means. But I can say with a pretty high degree of confidence that understanding the way that money works is a really good use of your time. So as you go throughout your week, think about that and consider listening to a podcast or two, or reading a book, or listening to a book about the way money works. Until next week.